Perfect. Hey,
Yeah,
everyone. Ooh, that was a little bit loud, everyone. How are we doing? Welcome to the first episode of Tom Real Talk. This is the new Tom Real Talk reimagined. And yes, we're here. We're starting to stream and we're here to be telling stories. This is called Tom Real Talk Open Up. And today with us, we have Geo and Plug on the show. How are we doing, boys? Young
Yo,
lady.
thanks for having us. Good morning.
How are we? Yeah, so look, this is the first episode, right? For everybody that's watching, I think we're having some technical issues on the Telegram side of things. We're going to try to sort it out. But if you're here and you're watching, thank you for coming along. But before we start, this new format of Tom Road Talk is here to bring the stories of builders, community members, and of course, even people who are working at Tom Foundation and other places such as Tom Core and Tom Tech over to the community, because this is what the community wants to hear. The community wants to hear some amazing news, some amazing stories, and what's coming along for 2026. But this episode, we're starting off with some of our two greatest community members. We have Geo and Plug, right? But before we get into over to them, I'm Zenith. I'm the head of community over at Tom Foundation, and with me here is Anastasia. Anastasia, how
yeah.
are you?
Hi, everybody. I'm so cool. I'm so excited to hear your stories, guys. I know a little bit more than probably everybody does. So I'm really looking forward to hear how you came to Tone community, how you came to the Tone ecosystem. And today I'm gonna ask how, when, why. So please be ready to answer my questions, and I'm sure the community will love it. And by the way, yes, I'm Tone CS Havli, so that's why everything comes about your projects, about your builder experience. I would love to hear it.
Brilliant. Right. Sorry, Gio. I know you wanted to get in. I know you're anxious to talk, just as you,
I
you always
can't
are
wait.
on stream.
I can't
I just want to say,
control myself.
guys,
Come on.
don't forget to like and repost, share this stream with your friends. Let's get everybody in here and watching. This is just the first episode of Tom Real Talk and many more shows to come. So yeah, over to Geo and Plug. Please do introduce yourselves.
That was my part, bro. I am the guy asking for like. I am the guy asking for comments. Engagement, support. Come on, chat. Do you see? These guys are trying to take over my streams, but I'm sorry. That's not possible, man. Like, you see what they're trying to do right here? Like,
I know, man. It's
I'm
like
sorry. Then
Welcome
it's
to
not
my
happening,
stream.
man. No. Thank you so much for the invite. Um, big pleasure, guys. And I see everyone's actually already pulling up in the chat. Guys, if you are here, please show love. Drop a like. Just take 2 seconds and drop some questions. Whatever you want, do you like to ask us? And yeah, I'm so happy to be here again. Thank you so much for the invite. Let's cook. Let's
Plug?
cook.
let's cook. Let's cook. Yeah, thank you guys for having me. Zenith, it's finally nice to talk to you and meet you. Same with you, Anastasia. Looking forward to the first Ton Talk. Let's cook. Let's cook.
Happy to have you here with us. Look, before we dive into everything that's Geo and Plug related, all about community, I think there is one big thing that we need to discuss here, and of course, that is the Gateway. The Gateway that we are going to be hosting in May 1st over here in Dubai. Honestly, today I went to see the venue, and wow, honestly, it looks amazing. Maybe Geo can give a little bit of sneak peeks too, but we brought Geo along, and as he posted, he was now in charge of the Gateway, so everything is coming over to him. Any suggestions, anything, any complaints, it's all on Geo, no one else. That's how it's going to work. But honestly, I'm really looking forward to the Gateway this year. It's going to be very different to what there was last year. Well, over back in 2024. Believe me, I was there. I went to the Gateway for 2024 back in November. I think it was number 12 of 2024, and honestly, it was one of my favorite, if not my favorite conference at the time for that year. It was amazing. I really enjoyed it. I met Gio there for the first time. We had some, that's where we became friends, and it was great. But honestly, the conference then was great. And knowing what's coming for this conference, I'm even more excited. There's going to be so much more compared to the last one. Honestly, previously we had two large room sections at the Gateway, and then of course a big tent. But this year around, there's going to be so many more rooms. We're going to have the main stage. We're going to have the partner area. We're going to have an innovation lab. We're going to have a community playground. We're going to have a broadcasting studio. Anything and everything that you can think of is going to be there. I'm very much looking forward. And I've seen there was a lot of comments on the Geo's post asking for, plush Pepes of different sizes. You never know what's coming. You never know what's coming. You have to look forward to it, honestly. But believe me, Last Gateway was a story. I think, as we've.
Can I say this? Like, I think Last Gateway was really cool. I definitely agree with you. And today, when we went to check, like, I was asking Zenith, like, okay, right? They were showing me some maps, like which building and stuff like that. I was like, it was already big, right? Then he said, okay, this is gonna be like a lot bigger. I was like, but this, like, previous one was already big. He said, like, okay, but it's like right now we get this part as well, we get this part as well. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, I think this one is gonna definitely be banger, bro. Definitely. And for the community part, I think people should expect some big stuff. Like, just expect unexpected. I can definitely say that. Like, definitely.
We didn't have like a community part previously, but now we literally have a community playground. I walked into that hall and I was like, wow, we're gonna do so much fun stuff here. It's kind of scary at the same time of how many things we can do there. And honestly, very much looking forward to it. Plug, I don't know, were you over at the Last Gateway?
No, but I'll be at this one for sure. I'll catch you guys.
Let's go.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
Oh, but
I'm gonna steal some usernames from Plug.
Gotta find him for those usernames. What about you, Anastasia? You were over at the Last Gateway, right?
Yeah, I was a founder and I was actually networking, and I was trying to find some people from Tom Foundation to pitch my project, and it was fun. I mean, now it's even more fun, and it's so exciting to be at another side of things, and we're cooking something special. And trust me, everybody who's listening to this episode, developers, builders, creators, everybody, you will be excited.
Wow. By the way, I've just been updated. Apparently, it's working. We're on Telegram as well.
Oh,
We're
cool.
streaming through Telegram too. That's been fixed. You see, guys, we have these lovely, workers on the background that are doing things at the same time. And if something's broken, they're going to get the job done. And that's exactly what a community team is about. Right. As much as I know everybody wants to hear more about the Gateway, right? But I think a lot of people honestly want to hear some stories. And this is exactly what we're here to tell. I don't think I've actually publicly really told my story about how I kind of got into the Ton ecosystem. And I think Victor, who's definitely listening, was a big part of that too. But back in NFC Lisbon in 2024, which is a NFT conference, happens in Portugal on a yearly basis. It's an annual one, right? It's one of my favorites as well. That's where I discovered Ton. Somebody walked up to me, I was talking to, and she opened up Telegram and she showed me. She was like, "Oh, look at this! This airdrop happened just now." And I was like, "What airdrop on Telegram? On what?" And they were like, "Yeah, it's Notcoin. It's got like this valuation." I was like, "What? This makes no sense." And she was like, "Yeah, all you had to do was just, open this app, tap it, and then connect your wallet that's inside Telegram." And I was like, "Wait, there's a wallet inside of Telegram?" And honestly, I was like, "Wow, this is amazing. What is this? Why am I not a part of this? I need to be in this ecosystem." And literally ever since that day, I went on and I created my account. I started posting on X, Twitter. Got noticed by the big someone, as everybody knows him, the big orange man. And yeah, I think here we are. Honestly, it's been a journey for the last year and I think 7-8 months now since I've been in the Ton ecosystem, and it's been so much learning, and I think I'm learning something new every single day, right? And I'm very, very excited to see basically what's going to happen in the next couple of years, especially with the new move to the US market. But I wanted to hear some more stories from you, Anastasia, from Geo, from Plug. How did you guys discover Ton, and how did you get into the Ton ecosystem? Because yes, I've been here for a year and 7 months, but I know some people here have definitely been for a lot longer. Who wants to go first?
Yeah, I would love to go first. I've heard about Ton many years ago, like 2018 probably, when it was the first ICO which Battledore made. But my first touch with the Ton ecosystem, with the current community, was in 2023 when I was building my startup, which was a multi-chain portfolio tracker. And we went to the Torn community with the big announcement that we supported the Torn blockchain with all the jetons that you have in the on-chain. And we actually got 25,000, something around 25,000 users from Torn community, which actually made a huge boost to my project. It was the first users, by the way, so we were in beta testing, and it actually made me, a huge thing, because it was like zero budget, like marketing support, and it was just so cool, and it was very good start. And this is my favorite story, which I tell everybody when I meet with the community, with builders, and we talk about support and how community helped to develop your project. So yeah, that was my first start, and then building in other mini apps, testing hypotheses, and then here we are. I'm just here helping other builders, and hoping that my experience will help them to boost their projects as well.
Plug, Gio?
That was impressive.
Yeah, I like that.
I didn't know. We got builders, real builders here, man.
Yay! From the community.
Yeah.
It's really funny because I'm also from the community too. Pardon?
Is your project still live, Anastasia? Are you still working on stuff right now as we speak?
No. We got into this funnel of those projects who fail with the fundraise, because the level of surviving within startups, especially Web3, is so big. The market changed a lot during we've been developing the beta MVP product, and we just failed. We had standard problems with the communication within the team. Then we failed communication with investors, and so it's just an experience, and that's a good experience, which you can't really pay for, and you can't educate this. You just need to go through this.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it evolves really, really fast, and we kind of saw that too with Tunnel and Portals. When GIFs initially came out, like Tunnel was the first to kind of do it, but then we just saw these other marketplaces popping up, and then obviously they were competing for fees, which I was excited about, because as soon as I saw the second one come out, I was like, thank God, we're gonna get cheaper fees, because you already know they're trying to get the market share or whatever. So I was like, all right, bet no more 5 to 10% fees, it'll be cheap. And I thought that would help onboard a lot of people to GIFs too. And now there's like 0% fees sometimes. It seems like it's sometimes they turn it on and off with the button. Randomly 0%, randomly 1 to 2%. I don't mind that though, but I think it's really cool that everything's moving really fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, who wants to tell their story next?
Bro, everyone is here to listen Plug's story, okay? That's it.
Well,
Let's
no,
make
well,
that clear first.
Well, then let's leave best till last. Gio.
All right, so what I'm gonna say, guys, I'm just a back worker, man. Like, if you guys don't know me, like, that's on you. Like, that's not my fault. Like, come on, I'm here before Zenith, okay? Like, if you guys don't know me, I don't know what else to do. But yeah, I'm just a back worker, creator. I didn't build anything, which Zenith is, keep telling me, bro, you have to like do something, this with bots and all that. But yeah, I have some TG channels, I have my X content and all that. Professional back worker. I think that could be my my title here. But yeah.
I think that's a good title.
Oh, wow.
I actually just posted it in the comments. Gio, professional bag worker. Has
Yeah,
been working for his bag since day one.
Actually it's gonna get way more better, guys. I think 2026 will be great, and we are planning some stuff with Plug, and I'm happy that he's actually here as well. Plug, are we doing the first episode? Is it this week?
Yeah, first week of February.
Let's go.
It's whenever you're
Let's go.
free. Whenever you're free.
No, we definitely do it, man. So yeah, there's some stuff that you guys will definitely see us more. That's all I can say. You guys will see Zenith as well there, and you guys will see Victor as well. But yeah, I'm just trying to add some value into the ecosystem with some content, and I hope it's doing well. But yeah, that could be all from me, guys.
Professional bag worker. I like that. That's the key, though. That's actually the key.
Cool.
And Plug is the Plug. You see? That's yeah, I respect that.
He's just the Plug. All right. Well, Plug, take it away, my friend. I would love
Yeah,
to hear your
so-
story too.
Yeah, I'll just give a little brief intro on how I found Ton, but I used to buy and sell usernames on other platforms. And then I saw that Telegram was coming out with fragment.com, and I noticed that the usernames were tokenized. So as soon as I saw that, I rushed to fragment.com to try to figure out how it worked immediately. And I remember it was around December time. It was either November or December 2022, and I couldn't figure out how to get Ton or even use Tonkeeper for that matter. So I just asked around until someone finally said they would like exchange my Bitcoin for Ton for 10%, which is horrible fees, by the way. But yeah, so I swapped my Bitcoin for Ton, and then I just started playing around with anonymous numbers and usernames. And at the time, the anonymous usernames or the numbers, they were 8 Ton each, which is crazy to think about. They were just 7 and 8 Ton, and I was like, yeah, maybe 3 is cool. But I know some people that bought, I don't know, 300 to 1,000, and some people still have them. So yeah, they're eating. That's crazy. 300 to 1,000 anons right now is crazy.
That is nuts. I wish I was discovering that Ton ecosystem back in those. But I don't have a time travel machine, sadly. But I'm also happy to be here now. Honestly, I'm very happy to be here now, and I think we're still got so much more growth to do. Honestly, I loved hearing everyone's stories. Right, I think it's time.
Wait, I forgot something.
Oh.
I forgot to mention that I got a call with by Pavador. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's the only thing I'm proud of, guys. Come on, let me just say it. That's just a small reminder.
Is that something you say on every single stream?
No, not everyone. Like no. Not on my streams, though. Not on my streams. But when when they invite me, I definitely mention. I mean, Plug is here saying like I flipped this and that. Let me just say something that I'm proud of.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
I also
you've had your big
for
wins.
$2,000. I was also early on Flash FS. Zenit, come on, let's take people. We were so early on gifts, man. We were doing streams together, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we did.
I encouraged a lot of it,
man.
I remember when you were just starting to stream, and you were like, Zenith, what do I do?
What, Gio was asking you for help for streaming and stuff at the beginning?
But before Gio fully started streaming, yeah.
No, did I? I don't remember. I probably did. I can't say it because I asked this guy everything basically. Like, if I can't figure out something, I ask ChatGPT, and it's like too complicated.
Did you say GP Dennis?
I said ChatGPT, and then I asked you.
Okay. I see where your priorities lie, or maybe no. I think ChatGPT just answers faster. Makes sense as well.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But what else? Any other questions? Guys, I don't want to do the host thing, but I just can't control it. I'm so sorry.
I know it comes out of you. You just want to jump on. You just want to talk. It's just how Gio is. But oh look, somebody's asked an interesting question. Well, firstly, don't compare who likes meme coins. Gio, who likes meme coins? Huh? You tell me.
I love it. Plug loves it. I think Zenith likes it, but he can't just talk about it. And yeah. Do you like it, Anastasia?
I'm a conservative investor, so I'm unlucky. I'm so unlucky every time I'm trying to do experiments with any trading, so I give up.
I mean, Ton meme coins. Okay, let me just say it. I know you can't say it, but guys, I am positioned so well. I know this guy next to me, Plug, is just collecting all the like 1%, 2% of the supplies. So yeah, you guys just watch the believers here, man, and that's what I like about it.
Just watch the believers and follow the believers, right? I think there was actually another question which is interesting. How do I turn an NFT I bought into the thing I can display on my Telegram? Well, firstly, I hope that you bought a Telegram gift NFT, not just a random NFT that you hope to turn into something that displays in your Telegram. So if you did buy a Telegram gift NFT on chain, great. That's the best way to buy it, the safest way. You should always do this. You have to create an account on Fragment by logging in with your Telegram, link in that wallet that has the NFT, and then you can go to your assets in your fragment and link it to your Telegram, and it will show up inside of your Telegram account while still being linked in your wallet, which is amazing. I hope that answers your question, my friend. Is there any more questions?
To go further on that though.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry.
Oh.
So Plug is the master of Fragment. I'll let him take it away.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if you're having an issue with KYC, because sometimes I'm seeing a lot of people's KYC fail even if they're submitting the proper documentation. There's people like, I mean, I can do it for you. There's people like me. You just can send me the gift or whatever, and then I can convert it as an NFT for you after 14 days. So if you send me the gift, then in 14 days I can just transfer it to your TON wallet. That's what I've been doing for a lot of people lately, because they don't have a KYC or they're scared their Telegram account's going to get banned because they're not using an anonymous number, or for whatever reason, maybe their account, it's freshly created, so it's more inclined to get banned. So people are scared about that 14-day waiting period. So I can kind of not bypass the 14-day, but you can utilize me to wait, and then my account's not likely to be banned. So,
wow, Plug is actually quite a
1 second.
I was going to say the question was actually the other way around. You know, it was about how do I have my on-chain NFT display on my Telegram, but that's also a good thing.
You don't need KYC, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think you need KYC to display on your Telegram account, actually.
I don't think so.
Oh no, not display, but a lot of people are saying that they want it to be NFT and then display it. Like that's like the main problem right now. They can wear it right now as just a gift, but a lot of people, they're scared to have it banned and stuff, and they lose the gift.
Anastasia, do you collect gifts now? I know you were like not into like the meme coin side of things, but come on, Telegram gifts.
I do.
Like
I have Swiss watch. I have. I have quite pretty ones. I have Tamagotchi. So.
Oh, I didn't know you were a watch collector. Do you have the Zenith?
No.
Disappointing.
No.
Yeah, well, if you guys didn't know.
I got this because people give it to me.
Oh. Well, I'm usually the one who gives gifts away. What's it equivalent today in TON? Vixens is asking. This is some alpha questions for you, Gio and Plug.
Anonymous numbers 2 years ago. What's its equivalent today on TON? So now the floor price for any anonymous numbers, 1650 TON? Yeah, 1650 TON, which is times 1.4. It's like 2480, 2520.
I think what Vixens meant here is 2 years ago, anonymous numbers, right? Probably a little bit over 2 years ago now, it came out. Right now in the TON ecosystem, what's equivalent to that, so that 2 years later we'll have the same growth as anonymous numbers? That's what he's asking for alpha.
That's kind of like a difficult question because anonymous numbers are so unique. Like with an anonymous number, you can turn off the login requests to your Telegram account on Fragment, so no one can sign into your Telegram account no matter what, unless they have your seed phrase. So there's nothing else that really.
There is something else
utility. But if you're talking about investment, like being early with anonymous numbers being 8 to 9 TON, and now they're 1650. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I think that's truly undervalued.
There's one thing, guys, that we should mention, right? Like PlushPets went from $30 to $18,000, and like if you feel like the numbers are actually at top right now, think about PlushPets were $2,000 when I bought it, right? And I was feeling like it was the top. But right now, you see them actually at $18,000, $15,000. So you say, okay, it wasn't actually the top. And that's how actually anonymous numbers actually growing as well, right? Like the prices just keep going up, man. And like, this is not a financial advice, but like, then you might just ask the same question when they go to $5,000, right? But like, whatever we have right now can be also the numbers that we had 2 years ago. Hope you get my point here. But if I can say that what is actually undervalued right now, Plug also mentioned this on one of our streams. I think it's gifts. Like
he's always going to say that. I think what's going to be happening now, Gio, sorry to interrupt, is certain gift collections are going to be following suit to Plush Pepe, because people are going to be building utility around certain collections to attract certain communities. And this unique utility that will be going out for certain collections is exactly what's going to be helping, just for growth in general. But, this is just my guess, and not that I've been saying a lot of things for the last year about gifts, really, not much. But, here we are. I did want to hear something else though. Plug, we have a lot of builders in the ecosystem, but we don't have a lot of stories. And I hear that as much as you are a collector and a trader, you're also a builder. Do you want to talk about your building story?
That could be very cool.
Yeah. So I mean, I kind of started, the first username I actually ever bought on Fragment was hashtag, and that was the day I kind of decided I was going to drop out of school and just dedicate all my time to Ton and Fragment and Telegram. So I got hashtag in the making it a dream to make it the username / brand of my username shop, basically. So I was just going to utilize what I was already doing on like Instagram and Twitter, but just applying it to the now legal version of selling usernames where they're tokenized, just making a username shop. So hashtag was my official username shop that I started with Obey and Sneak. And from there, I mean, now there's like maybe 10 to 15 other parts of the hashtag network that we're working on. So I have At Lease. I started a while back to where you can rent usernames. So you can either rent or lease them. So if someone wants to pay monthly towards paying off a specific username, like people do with cars, you could do that. Or you could rent it for a little bit cheaper, just monthly. And there's, you can always switch names out or get store credit and stuff. And then I do the same thing with anonymous numbers. There's a lot of people renting anonymous numbers for $70 to $100 each for the floor ones, which is really cool. So I see a lot of people popping up and doing that. They're buying 10 to 20 anonymous numbers and then they're renting them out. So over the course of 1 to 2 years, it'll basically pay off your initial investment while you retain the NFT. So that's a cool way to invest while slowly, essentially getting rake back towards your initial investment, which you can't really find anywhere else. That's, if you buy an anonymous number for $2,500 and you're getting $100 back, there's no stock or dividend that pays more than that. And for me, in my eyes, anonymous numbers are basically the best store of value with good liquidity at the floor. As opposed to usernames, the liquidity is more spread because it's harder to sell for the price that you want. You kind of got to find a unique buyer for it. But anonymous numbers have the most secure form of floor price, which is really cool. But lately the biggest problem that I've seen, especially in onboarding a lot of the Ton or a lot of the crypto guys to Ton, is swapping crypto. So what hashtag just launched today actually is Black Market. And then you could check it out. It's blackmarket.tg, or you could just go to @blackmarket on Telegram. But essentially it's just a crypto swapping website without KYC. It's guaranteed no KYC, and it's the cheapest fees across basically the internet if you want to get Ton. So you can swap XMR to Ton, Bitcoin to Ton, USDT to Ton, and then there's no risk of KYC or some third-party exchange or platform trying to steal your money or hold it hostage before you provide the KYC documentation. So it's basically like 0.3 to 0.5% fees, which is insane. But yeah, it's really fast, and that it's been built for about a month now, maybe 3 weeks. But it's finally done.
Interesting. So
launching.
I'll probably make an announcement later today after this stream, but you can go check it out right now. It's working. But yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do on it besides just swapping crypto. So you can top up your Telegram account with Ton without the KYC that Fragment asks for. You could mint or buy or bid on any username without the KYC, similar to what GitGems provides, but you could do it directly within our mini app. And you can also buy stars without KYC, which is cool. But it's really cheap fees.
Yeah, sounds very cool. I'm sure from time to time when I hear stories from builders that the best way to find a problem is to be a very active user and to, if you notice some problem yourself, then you can find the solution and then, show it for everybody. And that's a very good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
kind of beautiful because it's like, yeah, it's a big problem for all of us, to be honest. So I was like, we have to do something to circumvent this issue. And I was like, yeah, it's this.
I'm glad that you said that, Nastia, because I was going to say, usually when it comes to being a builder, you're trying to solve a problem, right? And as you've been into the Telegram number ecosystem, into usernames and Fragment, you clearly saw how many people were having issues and you wanted to help fix that problem, right? And it's also really refreshing to hear that it's only been 3 to 4 weeks that you've been building it and you're already releasing, a product that's working and that's solving the problem that you set out to solve. It just shows that if you do put your mind to it, you can do it. Now, in terms of building this product, do you have a team? How many people? Did you have to hire developers? Was it a big investment up front? How do you plan on onboarding, people? I know, look, same as Pavel Duro's motto is, good products market themselves, but I'm sure that within the mini app ecosystem, within Telegram, you have to have some kind of mechanics in there where people want to be either sharing the app or helping you grow. Maybe let's just start off with, like, how did you start building this app? Did you have to hire a team, some people, and then how do you plan on growing it?
Yeah, so we basically just hired one dev, and then it's powered by the hashtag network. So that's like me at Sneak on Telly, and then at Delicate or Obey on Telly. But yeah, like as Pavel said and what you said, the good products market themselves. It's kind of that, but the main way that we're going to market it is most likely going to be a referral system. So kind of taking on from what everyone else does with referrals and Notcoin and other projects that exploded. We'll do referral system and then also set it up to where you can set up your own fee. It's either going to be like you can set up your own fee and then send a referral link, and then it'll be like affiliate. You get percentage of money from each swap that's done, crypto swap or whatever is done through the referral link. On top of that, I'll be doing giveaways and stuff. So it's kind of like nonprofit. I don't really mind for now because I'll just be donating. Most likely, I'll just be giving away a bunch of gifts because it'll help onboard people into the gift ecosystem. So maybe like not the millionth, like Minecraft did, the millionth person that bought Minecraft gets a free Pepe or something, but it'll be more so along the lines of random spurts of giveaways throughout. And then maybe giving away gifts or money prizes to anyone that finds issues or errors with the website so it can be handled immediately.
Okay, the go-to-market strategy sounds very good. I had a question and I forgot it. I just wanted to ask. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask a typical question from the CIS Hub lead. What challenges did you face during building or creating this project or testing hypothesis, whatever?
I mean, honestly, the biggest issue I feel like was just making the product overall. I don't know, because I'm pretty OCD, as well as the developer is OCD. And I mean, we're all just OCD freaks. So it's just making everything, like making the vision come true and having no issues at all. Like we were having issues with literally the decimal point, like just putting the decimal point in the text. So it's all the little nitty gritty stuff that just needs to be handled. So it's seamless, just fast, no issues. Make it best for the user. But it's kind of the idea has already been created by other people. There's obviously good exchange websites that do low fees. However, the problem is just KYC. That's why people use other people on Telegram to exchange crypto to crypto, because they don't want to deal with the KYC issue where they just send $50,000 and all of a sudden they're saying you have to prove where this money is coming from. I know that you got to prove it legally with some stuff, but when you're bridging, it's pretty chill. So that's what we provide was, like, you could send 100K and there's 0% chance of KYC. I think the worst case scenario is with XMR. It doesn't KYC, but they'll just refund your money to the refund address, which we've put into the website. So, I mean, it's 0% risk now, and that'll help onboard everyone to TON that's trying to buy usernames, anonymous numbers, or plush Pepes, especially for the high prices from $50,000 to $100,000 above threshold.
That's very cool. It does sound like you've thought through quite a lot, right? I wanted to ask.
And all are these on chain, by the way?
Sorry, what?
Are all of these on chain?
All of what?
On chain, all this the
All
gifts.
of these features, the bridging.
Yeah, not just the bridging, the gift swap,
Like on
gifts
Black
for
Market?
usernames. All of them are yes.
Oh yeah. It'll be done through TonKeeper.
All right, that's what we need, right? That's like
Yes.
more
Yeah.
on chain.
You can send
right.
you can send Ton to the QR code or the address with the exact like Ton amount to buy premium or buy stars or top up Ton, and it's directly integrated within the TonKeeper app.
You see, this guy made 5 million and still building Zenith.
Well, I mean,
No
because
shame.
he understands the potential in the ecosystem, right? That's how it goes, and he wants to help
I mean,
solve problems. That's what the
yeah,
best
like-
builders do. They help solve problems.
Oh, don't mind, man. I just need to make some jokes, sometimes.
Yeah.
That's it.
He wants to make some jokes and wants to make some money.
I like
Now, Plug. If I was also another builder in the ecosystem, right, and I was looking to partner, maybe do something with your project, is there any ways that you've thought about partnering with some other projects to to help grow your ecosystem, help also grow their user base as well? Have you thought about anything like this yet?
Yeah, I mean, so I'm also in another username shop. I was invited by Cupid. His username is Cupid on Telegram. He's a great guy and a great salesman, but he added me as an admin to his username shop at High Tier. And him and I, and then at Cool, he's a middleman on Telegram, we just did a giveaway, and then we partnered up together. So we basically just threw together some money and did a giveaway in all of our channels linking to the same project. And that project is just a directory of all scammers. It's a Deal with Caution on Telegram. That's the username. But essentially, you just send a scam report. You can make a channel and provide proof that someone scammed you. And you submit the proof to at Deal with Caution Robot. And then if it's approved, then the scammer will now be noted in the directory with their username and their Telegram ID. So even if they change their username or assign a different one, their user ID is still in the directory. So that's how we partnered together on another project. But I think it'll help the community. There's already at Avoid, but I think just getting the word out about scammers is just beneficial for all. And Deal with Caution was the first project initially, maybe 2 years ago, done by Quivly and Laugh on Telegram. But they're kind of long gone. But we bought the rights to the username and stuff, so we just relaunched it because it's already well known. Like people refer to people scamming as DWC or Deal with Caution. So we just relaunched that as well about a month ago.
That's really interesting. So you partner with another project by solving another problem. That's quite cool, actually.
Yeah.
That's
So yeah,
that's a very good way of doing it.
Yeah, it's hashtag High Tier and Reach. So there are 3 different conglomerates or username markets hosted by different people. So we launched it together.
That's awesome, man. But yeah, look, Gio, I know you're not much of a builder, but are you going to start being a builder, right? Are you really going to start utilizing?
I mean, I am builder. I'm one of the best builders.
You're
I'm one
building
of the
your
best
community.
builder.
But what are you going to build for your community?
I'm building strong vibes, bro, like positive vibes. Like no, none of you guys are doing it. None of you guys are you guys are so serious, I'm like you guys this need positive vibes, man, and I'm building that. And no one is actually, showing any appreciation. So
that is fair enough. No,
like,
no, that's very
bro. I'm actually one of the best builder, but people just don't see it. It's just
no, we see it. We love you, Gio. No, we see it.
We see it. We feel it.
I'm feeling the strong vibes.
Thank you. I'm gonna say this. Zenith, I don't know, but I also want to have you on my streams later. Just talk about this this bot that you were using. What was its name? Cloudbot. Cloud. Okay. Yeah. So also, what one just launched today or yesterday?
Well, it wasn't launched. It was announced for everybody that's everyone that's listening. Yeah.
So what was its name?
It's something called AppKit.
So I just wanna
go on.
Yeah. Sorry, I just want to mention this. Building stuff is actually way more different than before, and I actually just see it like myself. And like before, if I had an idea, I have no information how to actually put it on, like how to build it. But with this bots, bro, it's just everything is changing. And like Zenith just spent a couple of days on a bot, just trying some stuff, and I was like mind blowing, right? I can't really believe it. So I want to really say this to everyone: being a dev, being a builder, if you see the problem, bro, just go for it. Because just answering your question, I don't know if I become a dev or builder, but I will definitely build some stuff that I will use myself. Okay, and just for my portfolio, for gifts, usernames, numbers, and all that, I will use it myself. If anyone that actually following me and asking me what is this, I'm just gonna give them, okay, this is I'm using it for myself. I built it myself, which is actually, best. Then you can just enjoy it, just free, enjoy it, use it, tell your friends. Up to you, and that's what I might plan to do for the future, man. It's great. Everyone should check that out, man.
I
Yeah,
just need to continue this with asking. I apologize to disturb you. Plug, we need 1 or 2 or 3, if you want, advice to those people, to those builders who just start exploring the ecosystem, who just think on what to build, who just, working on the idea. Any advice?
Yeah, I think the first thing is establish a baseline concept or idea what you want to do, and just start working every day and obsess about it and do it until it's done. Because I see a lot of people messaging me, showing me what they've been working on for maybe 6 to 12 months. And no hate to them, but it just seems like people are scared to dip their toes in, It's the same thing. It's the same issue with seeing people not buying anonymous numbers or usernames that they don't want to. They're waiting for someone to coerce them or convince them, or basically convince themselves that they should do it, instead of just taking the stance and doing it themselves, So I think the first step is just establishing in your brain that you have an idea and you need to get it done. Like, it's not like you want to or think it's cool, like, oh, this would be cool. It's like, no, you got to do it. So from there, then you got to take the proper steps to handle it. So you can ask around, if you can ask people what they're good at, see if any interests align. And at that time, you're also creating connections. Someone may not be able to help you with your specific project, but they can probably help you with something else. So it's kind of just realizing that you're in a community of like-minded individuals that can all help you, or you can help them, and then you can provide value to other people by building it. But yeah, you kind of need to find developers. I would just be searching for developers that can make websites or mini apps. So you can go in different group chats on Telegram. We have one group chat at Group Chat. You can go to Chatter. I can't remember the other one. But yeah, there's a lot of different websites or group chats you can go in to interact with people and try to find a developer. And also, you have to find a trusted middleman to use. So you don't want to be sending out money to and from without knowing. So you can always use a trusted middleman to handle the deal to make sure you don't get scammed.
No advertisement actually included right there, guys.
Yeah, so I'm saying plug
these
in.
No,
So
I
like
didn't. I
just forgot to say-
purposely didn't. I didn't say use me as a middleman. Like, no, I was just saying
Like
use
just forget to
trusted
say
middleman.
I'm a middleman as well.
Nah, but yeah, you really do have to use a trusted middleman. That's a lot of people are like, well, what the fuck is the point of a middleman? Like, I could just use GitGems or Fragment. Like, I mean, there's obviously there's different use cases for a middleman holding the money. I mean, there's really weird things that can happen in a deal that can only be handled by someone that can act as a voice of reason with authority or trust. So, especially if you're trying to develop an app or website, the middleman will side with whatever is logical. And on top of that, they can also get other opinions from other middlemen. So it kind of serves as a community jury, as you will, judge and jury. If any issues arise and someone's trying to say, oh no, this guy scammed me, or this guy didn't follow through and on his end of the deal, then it's up to the trusted middleman to decide what it looks like as seen fit.
Yeah. Okay, then look, you're talking a lot about these middlemen. I think, okay, a couple of points actually. One, I can really see that you're so deep into the username and Telegram ecosystem that you memorized every single username or every single like Telegram username for this group, for that person. Go here.
Yes,
It's like
yes.
it's crazy. It's like I can see you live and breathe all of this. And secondly, it's more of a question: trusted middlemen, right? Is there
Yes.
a group? Is there like a network, like trusted middleman network, where somebody can actually go and find a trusted middleman? Because everyone's going to go to you and say, "Telegram, yeah, you can trust me. Don't worry about it."
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, I'll just give a shout out to like all the trusted ones that I like and I think are cool. Like there's literally cool on Telegram. Beam is one of the oldest and best ones. Cold middleman, he does a lot of gifts and usernames. He also has a nice rental service. He has @rent. He's a great guy. Cupid. Cupid's old partner Ritual, I think he's not around anymore. I think, yeah, so it's like Cupid, Cool, Cold, Obey, Sneak. Those are the guys that I work with. Fike. It's FAIQ. I think that's how you say it. I don't know, but yeah, like for me, my personal, before I started doing middleman deals, my favorite was Beam and Mac middleman, which is cool. But yeah, those are the people that I trust. There's also middlemen that literally their sole purpose is to, what I see being done right now is they buy one 4-letter username. They start doing small deals, like 50 to 100 stack up, and then they just scam out. They just scam for like $5,000. So that's why people utilize us, because we generally handle large transactions. So, I mean, we've seen some people scam out for like $100,000. They build their reputation and do it, but like the people I mentioned are the ones that I've seen handle the most amount of transactions as well as highest amounts over a longer set time. So they're less inclined to scam out. But again, it's never a guarantee, you know. At the end of the day, it's like who you trust as a middleman. That's the only issue with that, because someday someone could become a gambling addict and just decide to scam everyone, which that's why at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I definitely trust myself. So I'm sure that's what the other middlemen think as well. They're like, well, I know I trust myself in my heart. So there's no issue with that.
Myself.
That
Yeah.
does make sense. Wow, of course it does make sense. I think it's always difficult to find that. It would be interesting to see if the trusted middleman network ever became a thing where people can go and actually find them a lot easier, because it sounds like it's more in closed circles, right?
Yeah,
There's one thing
but
actually
also
this-
9. I forgot 9. I just want to say 9 because I forgot to say 9. I think he has a directory too of maybe trusted. It's either trusted username shops. I don't know if it's like a list of all trusted middlemen, but
So like you should also
I see.
talk about watches though, like the deals that you actually helped, you know, just like
Yeah.
a VC. So it's like a CV, right? So it's also another thing that these guys are using, like middleman team, like how many deals are actually closed, and the sellers, you know, just give them a message or thanks to Plug for, you know, for this deal for this much. So he actually collects all of them in one channel, like it, you know. These
yeah,
are
we
these
call it
are-
a vouch channel.
Yeah.
A vouch
so
channel.
another
Wow,
team,
that's
yeah.
something I've seen before.
Yeah,
But
this
you
is
can
a-
also
So
I was
this
gonna
is
say-
so interesting. Like I'm in the Don ecosystem, but I'm not like so deep into that part. It's just like, tell me more.
Yeah, I mean, we all have vouch channels, right? So say Gio wants to buy a plush Pepe from Anastasia for like 50K, right? So they basically just message me. I add them to a middleman chat. I state the deal, and then someone will send me the 50K. And sometimes they send me the 50K and the plush Pepe, so I'm holding both, and then I just part ways with the gift, send it to the corresponding buyer and seller. But sometimes I'll just hold the funds, and then they'll send like Anastasia would send the Pepe to Gio if Gio's buying the Pepe for 50K. Once I have the 50K, and then once Gio has the Pepe and Anastasia asks him, and then he confirms the deal's done, then I just send the money. But now there's also a weird thing that people have to look out for. There's people are inviting people like me to a group chat, and I click join, and they can essentially talk as me inside of the group chat as a channel. So say you guys join the middleman group chat and my group, they basically just clone me as a person, so it looks like I'm talking, and if you click on my profile picture, it actually links to my profile. So now I think the best course of action if you're ever handling a deal inside of a middleman chat is before sending any gift or money, you just type in like at plug in your saved messages, click on it, and ask me directly where to send the gift. So that kind of acts as a 2FA that bypasses the scammer's way of scamming. So that's what I've been doing now. Like I do like a code word or something, or they can just message me directly in PM, like private messages to make sure it's me. But yeah, the scammers are getting smart because that's actually that's a crazy method.
Scammers be scamming, man. We don't like
Yeah.
it. None of us like it. But yeah, look, I just wanted to mention to everyone who is listening, none of this is financial advice. Just want to say, and always do your own research. We're just bringing on people to tell stories, right? And Geo has interesting stories. Plug has very interesting stories because they're both directly deep into the community, deep into the different narratives. This is who the people are who are there on the front lines of each narrative, discovering something new or talking to people, talking to large traders, and kind of understanding what goes on behind the scenes of all of these narratives. And this is the stories we kind of want to tell, right? Yes, Julia.
Thank you so much. I just want to say this. I'm still grinding, first of all. I'm not there yet. But it doesn't really matter how much time you actually in the ecosystem. Like Zenith, you actually came into Tone after me, but I think you actually learned more than me, right? So it actually depends on the person. So I'm here for like 1.5 years, and I still learn a lot from Plug. So this is actually very, like I'm not blaming myself for that. Like it's never late, man. You can still learn stuff. Like it doesn't matter. Like like you can trust yourself even if you are in the ecosystem for 3 years. You can't say I know everything, right? There's all like it's a big ecosystem, man. We are not comparing this with any other blockchain, right? It's like we are talking about Telegram, Tone. We're talking about Tone, like off chain, on chain. We talk about usernames, numbers, like, and it just goes deep, right? So definitely make some friends, man. There's always something you can actually learn every day, new things. And yeah, I'm lucky to connect with you guys. I even learned a lot. Even from last month, I learned a lot from Plug as well. So I want to thank him again. But yeah, just want to make that clear. It depends on the person. You need to make the connections. You need to keep asking questions, and you know that you are not there yet, man. You will learn a lot more than whatever you know that right now. But yeah.
Totally agree. Exchanging experience is the key.
Team spirits, yes. And this is how you learn that. And actually, this is what kind of got me into crypto in the first place. Is this community aspect where you learn from other people so much more, right? Because it doesn't matter what AI bot you use or what research you do on Google, you will not get the valuable knowledge and experience from those sources as you would talking to somebody, like Plug over here or some other community members who have been into certain narratives for a very long time, whether they're a builder, whether they're just a trader. Honestly, the best way to do is try to make friends, join the community, be a part of it, and just get to understand which narratives do you like the most or where you want to build, right? I think I wanted to quickly mention this because we might have confused him here, because he's still asking how to get his NFT from his Tom wallet to appear on Telegram, and now he's asking if there's a 2-week wait. So I did say there was a bit of confusion. My friend KZRMQ, don't know how to say that together, I'll be honest with you. You need to sign up you need to go to fragment.com, log in with your Telegram, then connect the wallet, the Tom wallet that holds your gift NFT, and then go into my assets in Fragment, and you'll be able to assign that gift to your profile. And you don't need to wait for 2 weeks. You should be able to do it straight away. Just wanted to mention this.
Yo, guys, also, if you have any further question, like Plug has group chat on Telegram. I have Tone chat on Telegram with Double T. You can go to Tone Mafia. You can go to Tone Wall. We all have these channel groups, so you can just drop your questions. I'm sure even, many people from the community will be happy to help you. Yeah,
that's true. I wanted to mention there's been some things, some questions around in the community around the gateway and gateway tickets. So I wanted to say that soon you'll be able to buy gateway tickets with Ton and with crypto and with fiat very, very, very soon. It's a lot sooner than people expect. So don't worry about it. It's coming. And of course, on Luma tomorrow, it's the last day to buy the early bird tickets on Luma. So make sure if you do want to, head over to the gateway, like we mentioned previously. Venue is amazing. The plans are awesome. We are cooking. Be there or be square, honestly. So take a look at the early bird.
Definitely be there.
There's going to be nothing cheaper than the early bird tickets. That's
Definitely go to Gateway. Definitely don't miss out. And yeah, you guys will see me probably running around doing the stream. Maybe they kick me out. I can't promise, man. I don't know what's coming, man. If they can kick me out, just enjoy the show. But yeah, I will be definitely there streaming.
We can't
All
kick
the
out
show.
the Geo, Tom.
Don't say that.
Look, this is
No one knows what I'm gonna do. So don't say that.
Now we're looking for.
You're in charge of Gateway.
Yes,
Yeah?
exactly.
That's dangerous. Yeah. That's the responsibility. I can just cross the lines. That's fine, man.
And seriously, Gateway is probably the only one and the huge event where you can dive into the ecosystem and have real meetings with the community, exchange the experience. Real meetings are always much better than just communicating in chats. And Ton Gateway is the best place to do it, and the only once per year. So don't lose this chance. We'll be all there.
How much was it? How much are the early tickets? I'm feeling Dubai, Gio. I'm feeling great, man. I
what right now in the early birds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That $189.
All right, pull up.
Very.
Maybe we can give a couple of them.
A couple of what?
Couple of tickets.
Yeah.
You do one, I do one.
All right, bet.
You see,
So
guys. He's so pissed right now. This was unexpected. Why you involve me on this? On the stream, man. Come on. No, we can definitely do it. We gotta take care of the community. Come on, guys. We can pay for it. Let's just get a couple of guys. I wish I can do more, but come on, guys. It. Buy early tickets. Live yet, right?
Yeah.
Live right
Well,
now, right?
So how are you planning to give away 2 tickets, guys?
I don't know. Can't we?
No. I mean, how are you going to do it in this live stream, or are you going to do it maybe on NFT Wall? Tom Wall. How are you planning to do it?
I have no idea. I just think about it now and I say it out loud. So we will figure out.
So people need
All right.
to put your posts and then follow your news.
Yeah, maybe you guys. I mean, if they don't follow us already, that's on them, right? Anastasia. So, I was assuming they already follow us, and but yeah, I don't know. We will figure out, guys. Just stay updated. Ton community will, maybe Zenith will also just spread it out. We should definitely give away some. Maybe we
Give away.
just reach some people. Yeah, community loves
Amazing.
giveaway, man. I love it as well. Let's go.
Who doesn't like it?
Let's go.
Amazing. Well, no, honestly, thank you guys. And I know, look, we've been on here for a bit over an hour. If there are any more questions, guys, go for it. Ask. But I think we're going to be ending off the stream in a little bit. There's been a lot of storytelling. There's been a lot of interesting news and facts shared. Right. We got to dive in a little bit deeper into the world of collectibles and just into the world of usernames and numbers with Plug. We got the good vibes from Gio. And of course, myself and Anastasia were here to ask the amazing questions. And thank you for the builder story. Honestly, I really, really, really want to bring on more builders onto here, and we do have some more lined up. And just how this show is going to work, it's going to be running on a weekly basis, but we're going to be switching between English and let's say global English and the CIS community. So next week, the CIS Hub is going to be streaming with Anastasia, Dima, and they're going to be bringing on some interesting people, hopefully from the team, and they're going to be hosting it in Russian as well. So it's going to be great.
Wow, that's
We're not just going to do it in English.
Just want to make this clear. I know you guys are hosting this streams and live streams and all that, but Zenith, Dima, whoever is hosting, guys, there's only one host on Ton. Just like Flag, come on, man. I have to make this clear, bro. I don't want no competition, Flag.
No, I like it.
Zenit, don't
Speak
try
Russian?
it, bro. Okay, I just want to tell you in advance, bro. Don't try it, okay?
Gio, can you speak Russian or no?
No, unfortunately not, bro.
Oh, it's over.
But he can speak Turkish.
Yeah, I can speak Turkish, and
Ooh.
I can still touch everyone. You know, that's about energy, man, not about the language. So it's fine.
the vibe.
You see, even Russian guys,
energy.
you know,
Exactly.
you see, I make jokes. You know, they get it, and you guys need to work more on it. Zenit, come on, man.
I have energy, believe me. Sometimes she just doesn't want to show, especially after 12 hours. I don't know. This guy just runs on energy. That's how it is. But look,
No. Let me say this before you wrap it up. Like, I've been here. I spent like 2-3 days in Dubai, and I wanna say that, like, the community that everyone's watching, these guys are working so hard, man. Like, you guys are working really, really so hard, and yeah, really appreciate you all for everything you guys doing.
thank you, Gio. Yeah, it was nice to have you around the office and seeing some of the things that we're doing behind the scenes. But yeah, before we jump off, any final words from anyone?
I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank our guests, and it was really very interesting to hear your stories, to hear Plug's story, and to talk about builders and the process, and just thanks to everybody who was listening, and I hope that you enjoyed it.
Yes, thank you guys for coming, and we will see you on next week's Tom Real Talk episode 2.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
thank you guys so much for
Great.
having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.